Well, you mentioned Alex Cox. That is the brother of Lori Vallow Daybell. And there was a lot of testimony this week about his whereabouts using his cell phone data. So what did we learn about Alex Cox and where he was with the kids?
Yes, they took a trip to the park. Those were supposedly where the last photos were taken. And DNA, I'm sorry, and this evidence about the cell phone data, they did track the locations and the whereabouts. It was, I believe, 2 weeks from the time that last picture was taken, where Tyler was seen alive, where her phone continued to move, and then her phone stopped moving around the pond where their bodies were ultimately found. Again, it shows that there was movement. There's some limitations there because we don't know if someone was moving the phone for her or purposely to make it seem as if she was still alive, or in fact she was still alive and using the phone and still operating the phone. So the issue with this case is there's no direct evidence. It's all circumstantial. But when you have circumstantial evidence, each piece of that has a hole, or each piece of that has something missing. So the prosecution is really going above and beyond to try and fill in these gaps with different evidence. But it's not as simple as somebody seeing this murder or having it on video where you say, okay, it's pretty clear. Even the cell phone tracking data has its limitations. And I think that's the issue that the prosecution has. But they're doing their best to fill in these gaps with different evidence, with cell phone tracking, with this DNA, and hopefully they're hoping it paints a full picture for the jury so the jury can be convinced beyond a reasonable doubt.
Other new information that we found out, Tammy Daybell, who is Chad Daybell's first wife, she was found initially to have died of natural causes, and Chad Daybell did not want an autopsy, but they did exhume her body. Then they said that the death was suspicious. It was a homicide. They decided asphyxiation, and that was just new information for opening statements. This week, we found out that she had some bruising on her body as well. So what does that tell us?
Absolutely, and now we know why Chad didn't want an autopsy done. She was found with asphyxiation, which she choked to death, but she also was tied. Her hands were tied together before she died. So that's evidence or proof that this was not just an accidental death or she died of natural causes, which was believed to be in the beginning. Clearly, she was assaulted somehow. Her hands were tied and she choked to death. She did have a pink foam when the EMTs arrived, but that pink foam didn't indicate how she died. That's just a result or a consequence of her choking to death. There's that foam in the lungs that comes out. But based on the autopsy, it is clear that it was foul play involved. Her hands were tied and she died of asphyxiation. It's also worth noting that her body was cold and a little stiff, which happens. It takes some hours for that to happen. So that's evidence that when Chad called, she had already been dead for a couple of hours before he called and before EMS arrived. So there was time for him to remove those bondings from her arm, for him to stage her body, if that's what happened. He said she passed out and just ended up on the ground and fell to the ground, but that gave him time to stage whatever scene he wanted to. Allegedly, there were a couple of hours that she was dead before he called the ambulance, and that would have given him time to do a lot of things with that body.
Donte, one more question for you. We had talked about how these cases are separate. Chad Daybell is being tried separately from Lori Vallow Daybell. And we kind of talked about how that gives Chad and his defense team an advantage here. They can see the evidence the prosecution is putting on. Does it go the other way, though? Will they see the evidence the prosecution is putting on and say, we have to do a plea deal? Because the death penalty is not on the table for Lori Vallow Daybell, but it is still on the table for Chad Daybell.
Yeah, it's very interesting. The death penalty is still on the table for Chad. I do believe that they're watching this as like a mock trial. They have the wonderful advantage of seeing a trial take place, seeing what the evidence is, seeing how these witnesses testify, and then determining what's our chances of success. They also get the opportunity to hear the jury, who will speak, as they always do, after this verdict and say, here's what we thought were key pieces of evidence, or here's what we based our decision on. And they can look at that and know how that applies to their case specifically, and then make the decision, just like you said, Mitch. Is it too overwhelming? Is it too much? Do we need to try and get a plea so he doesn't get the death penalty? Or does the jury say that there's holes there that we know we can exploit? So we're going to go full steam ahead with our roadmap that was delivered through that prior trial.
Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation in your cable lineup. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-based, unbiased coverage.